Good afternoon. I feel more comfortable if I'm able to talk in Hindi. I think that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
So it will be just a mixture of the two. कश्मीर की बात, कश्मीर की समस्या की बात, कश्मीर problem, it's not something unique. Every state has its own problem. But the only thing that is different for Kashmir is that there is total distrust and disconnect between Delhi and the people of Jammu and Kashmir. जब भी किसी और स्टेट में कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है, whenever there is a problem for farmers का प्रॉब्लम होता है, रिजर्वेशन को लेके कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है या कोई और प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो जब वहाँ की स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से वो रिजॉल्व नहीं होता है तो लोग दिल्ली आ जाते हैं, that's what they do ultimately. But it doesn't happen in case of Jammu and Kashmir because they don't have the faith, they don't have the trust that if we go to Delhi it's going to resolve our problem. They have nowhere to go, so they look inwards or they look outwards across the border for support. So I think that is the basic, problem when we talk about Kashmir problem, that there is trust deficit between the two sides. And my father, along with Vajpayee ji, he tried to bridge that trust deficit. जैसा कि आपने जिक्र भी किया कि 2002 से लेके 2007 तक हालात अच्छे रहे, उसमें एक फाउंडेशन डाली गई थी because for the first time I think कश्मीर के लोगों को लगा कि there is a prime minister who really cares, who is really ready to walk an extra mile to reach out to Kashmiris, and that's what he did when he was invited to Kashmir by my father, who was a chief minister at that time. 20 to 30,000 people were there to welcome him. कश्मीर में बीजेपी का लीडर और 20-30 हजार लोग आना कोई मामूली बात नहीं थी. And Vajpayee ji also, he kind of rose to the occasion, and he tried to reach out to the people of Kashmir when he said कि मैं आपकी समस्या का समाधान इंसानियत के दायरे में करूँगा. I'll resolve your problem within the ambit of humanity. And also he said, I extend my hand of friendship to Pakistan from the soil of Kashmir, which was responded very positively by General Musharraf. He said, we are ready. So the ice broke. And when our workers who were there present in that meeting, जब वो घर चले गए, गांव से आए थे, तो एक अलग मैसेज चला गया पूरे रियासत के अंदर कि वाजपेयी जी आए, उन्होंने बोला कश्मीर की समस्या का समाधान मैं करूंगा. उन्होंने पाकिस्तान से भी बात करने की बात की और पाकिस्तान ने भी रिस्पॉन्ड पॉजिटिव किया. हमारे बॉर्डर्स पे सीज फायर हो गया. हमारे अंदर जब वाजपेयी जी लाहौर चले गए तो मुशर्रफ अग्री that he is going to not allow the soil of Pakistan to be used against India. That means the infiltration was down, militancy was down. The whole scenario changed. Those from 2002 to 2005, it is called the golden period of Jammu and Kashmir, because for the first time a chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir and a prime minister of India were on the same page. They thought alike, their vision was alike, and there was not much of a press who would call you anti-India as soon as you say Pakistan. Pakistan का नाम लेते ही आपको anti-India, anti-national कहा जाता है. I mean, it's very interesting. Many of the channels, not most of the channels, I don't want to annoy everybody. Pakistan say they get those bearded ones, and from our side they get those mustache ones. Pakistani ex-generals and our ex-generals, and then they start, combating with each other, and Kashmiris are watching. But that is not, the face of Pakistan or face of India, what we try to present on the TV, but that's what we see. That is the only communication that is for the Kashmiris. So, जो वाजपेयी जी का जो एक tenure रहा, whatever he did and what Mufti Sahib did, that showed results till 2007. But unfortunately, the political process, the dialogue process, that was started by Vajpayee with Pakistan, with Musharraf, and with separatists, again with L.K. Advani and the separatist groups, whether it was Umar Farooq or Yasin Malik or Professor Butt, they all came to Delhi and spoke with L.K. Advani, who was a deputy prime minister at that point of time. So things were really started looking up. There was calm, but it was still a very, very superficial calm. But unfortunately, after the transfer of power, when my father, he relinquished office and Vajpayee ji lost the election, we had UPA government. by Dr. Manmohan Singh ji. The chief minister who replaced my father, he got this notion that everything is fine now, you know. सब कुछ ठीक ठाक कर दिया मुफ्ती साहब ने, सो अब तो कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So जो whatever political process within the state or outside with Pakistan was started by Vajpayee, that came to a standstill. During that tenure, you know, the road to Muzaffarabad road it was Vajpayee ji who had started the process. It was opened during UPA, but again things were left, you know, half done. And with the passage of time, people again started getting, you know, disillusioned that nothing is moving, and we had that unfortunate incident of 2008, the land drop, which brought these stone planters and everything, you know, back. And to cut it short, in 2014, in elections, when we got 28 seats and BJP got 25, we threw cautious to the winds, and just to restart what Vajpayee had left halfway, we joined hands with BJP. It was a suicide. We know that it was a suicide for us as a party. We put everything at stake, because for a party which is seen, which is called pro separatists, soft separatists, and joining hands with BJP was not easy. But we did it because we thought that Modi ji will also rise to the occasion, like Vajpayee ji. He has a huge mandate. Vajpayee ji did not have that kind of mandate. He will be able to, you know, reach out to Pakistan. He will be able to reach out to the people of Jammu and Kashmir and start where Vajpayee ji had left. So we invited Modi ji also to Kashmir, as we had done to Vajpayee in 2003. We called 20, 30,000 people. Can you imagine 30,000 people coming in Kashmir to listen to Mr. Narendra Modi? It is unimaginable. Today you just can't imagine it, but we got people. But unfortunately, Modi ji could not rise to the occasion. What we had expected that he will say something like those magic words which Vajpayee had played with. Vajpayee ji ने तो कश्मीर को उठा के पाकिस्तान को तो नहीं दिया था, but he said certain things which really touched Kashmiris somewhere. जो आए थे तो ढूंढ रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं, all are waiting, you know, कि क्या बोलेंगे अभी मोदी जी, अभी बोलेंगे, अभी कुछ बोलेंगे. He talked about 80,000 crore package, you know. कश्मीर में, you know, रोड, बिजली, पानी सब कुछ चाहिए. बट जब आपकी शाम को न्यूज आती है टीवी पे, आज 4 लोग मरे, 5 लोग मरे, 17 साल का बच्चा मरा, 18 साल का बच्चा मरा, तो सड़क, बिजली, पानी कहीं नजर नहीं आता. You know, गवर्नेंस इज ओनली पॉसिबल इफ यू हैव पीस. हमने इतना काम किया 2 सालों में, इन स्पाइट ऑफ द फैक्ट कि रोज पत्थरबाजी होती थी, सिचुएशन खराब थी. यू वुड बी एस्टोनिश्ड टू नो दैट माय स्टेट इज मे बी द ओनली स्टेट जहां पर हमने जो प्रॉपर्टी विमेन के नाम पे होती है उसको स्टैम्प ड्यूटी फ्री कर दिया. दिस वी गिव स्कूटीज टू गर्ल्स. हमने हॉर्टिकल्चर में बहुत काम किया. व्हाटएवर वाज पॉसिबल हमारे में, whatever employment was given, it was transparent manner. मगर कुछ 5 मेडिकल कॉलेज हम बना रहे हैं इस वक्त और कुछ भी नजर नहीं आया, बिकॉज शाम को खबर कुछ और होती थी, you know. So ये कहना कि 80,000 का पैकेज करके कश्मीर का मसला हल हो जाएगा, it didn't happen. And उस दिन जो हमारे लोग वर्कर घरों में वापस चले गए, they were totally depressed. Because मोदी जी ने कोई, हम तो सोचते थे कि मोदी जी न सिर्फ कश्मीरियों को पैगाम देंगे बल्कि पूरे कंट्री को. He will give a message to the whole country, because at that time the lynching was at its peak. किसने किचन में क्या खाया उसको लिंच करो. हमने सोचा जम्मू कश्मीर की जमीन, it's a secular, Jammu Kashmir is a state, Muslim majority state, who decided to go with India in spite of, you know, division or religious lines, in spite of being a Muslim majority state. उस जमीन से मोदी जी पैगाम देंगे पूरे कंट्री को कि ये क्या करते हो, कौन किचन में क्या खाता है उसको छोड़ दो. But he didn't. We thought he will give something, some kind of, you know, reconciliation with Pakistan. He did not. Rather he said कि कश्मीरियों को हमें एडवाइस नहीं देना चाहिए कि हमें पाकिस्तान के साथ क्या करना है. भाई कश्मीरी नहीं देंगे तो और कौन देगा, बिकॉज कश्मीरी